Carolyn Townsend is suing her ex-husband for a personal loan. Defendant Gregory Townsend said he paid the plaintiff back in trade.
Mrs. Townsend.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're suing your former husband, Mr. Townsend. You say you loaned him a sum of money, about $2,000, so he might get his 2004 Ford Mustang repaired. You say
correct.
He's not paid you back.
That is correct.
Sir, you say this was not a loan, it was a gift, and you have more than paid her back through free editing and counseling or consulting services on a book she was writing. Is that right?
That's correct.
Let's see, you two got married 20-some years ago. You met up in the Air Force. You wound up being stationed, therefore living in different countries, and you got divorced.
That is correct, Judge Joe Brown.
But you reconnected through Facebook the year past. You two decided to have a romantic weekend in Vegas, and apparently this didn't stay in Vegas. That's why we're here for arbitration today. Now, you want to take it from there.
Okay, so basically after we met in Las Vegas, we basically had a good time. I ended up fitting the whole bill for the Las Vegas trip. Basically,
well, he just got through with a divorce. His finances were tight.
Well, he didn't explain that to me. He didn't explain that to me,
and costs and all this stuff.
He did not explain that to me. I was under the impression that maybe, we would split some of the costs, because I was coming all the way from Tennessee and he was coming from California, so I was incurring the most debt going on the trip. So shortly after the trip...
Nashville.
That is correct, Nashville, Tennessee.
Home of the Grand Ole Opry.
That's just where they record that stuff. I don't like country music. So anyway, I think we went to Las Vegas in like October of 2009. Gregory called me, I think it was around November, December, I'm not sure the month or date. He explained that his car had broken down on the freeway. It was going to cost in excess of maybe $4,500 to get fixed. He initially...
Oh, he's out here in Southern California.
Right. He initially asked me for $4,500. I told him, I said, Gregory, I know you. You've never paid anyone back. So, why would I loan you, $4,000? Like, it'd take me almost 2 months to make that much. So I told him there's no way I can loan you that much money. So he kept calling, he kept whining on the phone. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to give you that much money. So he eventually said, well, can you loan me at least $2,000? I said, well, how is $2,000 going to help you when you owe $4,500, you need $4,500? He said, well, they'll take $2,000 to just get started on the car.
You retired after 19 years in the Air Force, and I imagine, you were in accounting and finance.
That is correct, Your Honor.
So you got the financial consequences together for him. You say that doesn't add up.
Yeah, all that. Basically, his wallet is empty. So finally, he kept whining. He was almost at the point of tears. I think he needs an Oscar for the way he was acting on the phone. So he's always was able to sweet talk me. He has a forked tongue.
He's in Southern California. Everybody tries to, my moment is come, discovery looms,
So anyway, he finally, he sweet talked me. I broke down. I said, well, Greg, I know you've never paid any back. Nobody that I know. Because I was loaning money the whole time that we were married, before we got married, all that. So I said, I'm going to do it in writing. I said, I want you to drop a promissory note where you can pay me back $250 a month because I don't want this stretched out over years. I want this 8 months done deal over. So he signed it, and I told him, from the beginning, I looked at him eye to eye, not cross-eyed, nothing like that. I said, if you don't pay me, I am going to sue you. Because that's one of the things I did when I got out of the military. I went to paralegal
She
school.
speaks clearly. If you was talking like she is now, I think she got the point across. I want my money.
Yeah, I don't care what you do.
I said I want my money.
I don't care who
as you agreed to pay me my money.
Right.
Not after, but as indicated.
That's right. So the first month, he didn't call me.
Where is my money? Okay, I've got a copy of your promissory note that you filed as part of your sworn account.
He never called me and said, I'm going to be late on the payment, none of that. So I eventually called him.
He was hiding out.
So I eventually called Gregory and I said, well, are you having financial problems? I'm like, what's the problem?
He took your money, now you're in need.
That's right. So he said, he told me, well, $250 a month, that's a little too steep. I'm having financial problems. So I said, well, okay, well, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If you can pay me $50 a month for 3 months continuously, then maybe we'll redo the agreement.
And you decided to modify the agreement, yes. And there's a second promissory note.
But that would only take effect if he paid me 3 consecutive payments of $50. Okay, he had a problem paying that. Again, I'm like, if you owe me money, if you call me and say, look, I'm not going to be able to make the payment this month or whatever. He didn't call anything. I waited like 2 weeks and I called him up. And he's acting surprised. Oh, I forgot to pay you. How can you forget that you owe me money? Is what I didn't understand. So, you know, if I had to follow through with what I said.
Inconvenient detail.
You know, I sued him and I took him to court.
We'll be back with more Judge Joe Brown in a moment.
So that means you're just acting as a judge?
No. You get the point. We lock somebody up a time or two. So stop getting cute. It doesn't become you.
No. Closed captioning sponsored by...
What's this option?
That's new. Personal pricing now on brakes. Tell us what you want to pay. We do our best to make that work.
Deal. My money, my choice, my monarchy.
Tomorrow on Judge Joe Brown. A son disrespects his father's memory.
It was the very last gun that our dad bought before he passed away.
And you found out he had pawned it?
I really freaked out.
Armed and dangerous, next Judge Joe.
Hey, you're gonna wash the deck. I love it.
Not wash, power wash.
Okay.
Life comes with headaches, and that's when people reach for Excedrin. Excedrin starts relieving headaches faster than extra-strength Tylenol and Advil.
The deck looks great. Oh, we just washed it.
Well, not washed, power washed. Big difference.
Big. Excedrin for life's headaches.
Look, it's Jordan. Hi, girl. How's it going?
So you know what's happening.
Just going to school. You're still training for a medical career.
I'm finished. I'm working now.
Already?
Yeah, they helped me find my job.
I'm still writing term papers.
You should think about a medical career.
You know, that might be the best tip I get all day.
Train now in medical assisting at Kaplan Career Institute. For a brochure, call 800-731-3696. That's 800-731-3696.
24 hours of savings. This Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. at Electronic Express and Appliances. The deals are so hot, they only last 24 hours. 32-inch HD TV, just $278. All major appliances, 24% off. The 24 hours of savings starts Friday at 9 a.m. ends Saturday at 9 p.m. at all Electronic Express locations. Don't delay. The deals are so hot, they only last 24 hours.
I'm J. Marshall Hughes. If you've been disabled due to a serious work injury, think twice before settling with the insurance company. Sign the wrong agreement, and you could wipe out tens of thousands of dollars of future Social Security disability benefits. Don't settle your workers' comp claim without an experienced lawyer on your side.
If you've been hurt on the job, get a lawyer and get it done. Call Hughes & Coleman, 1-800-489-6000.
So, Dad, can I borrow the car?
Where are you going?
Just to the movies.
They grow up fast.
Thanks, Dad.
State Farm's Steer Clear program helps them learn safety. You get lower rates. When you're there, State Farm is there.
Where are you going?
Work.
State Farm agent Terry Stone in Nashville is there to help keep your teen driver safe on the road. Call to start saving today.
Want a career where you can be the boss? Become a personal trainer.
In less than a year, you can train for a career outside the cubicle. Call Daymar Institute today to discover one of the nation's fastest-growing career fields, the fitness industry. Daymar Institute's personal training students will learn from the best in the business and attend a week-long boot camp with Jay Cutler in Las Vegas, Nevada. Why work when you can work out? Call Daymar Institute now. They'll help you.
Build your mind, build your body, build your career.
Call Daymar Institute now at 1-800-458-8424 to find out more.
We're back with Judge Joe Brown. The plaintiff says she loaned her ex-husband some money against her better judgment. She says he had a history of never paying people back, and he stayed true to form. And now let's get back to the case.
Now, why is this supposed to be a gift?
Well, Judge Joe Brown,
Retired from the state of Tennessee.
Okay, well.
As a circuit court judge,
You see
elected
what I mean,
twice.
Judge?
Yes,
See
go
what I mean?
ahead.
All right. What does that exactly mean?
In other words, it's real. It's not just show.
So that means you're just acting as a judge?
No. You get the point. We've locked somebody up a time or two, so stop getting cute. It doesn't become you. And I see, let's see, she made enlisted pay grade 7. You topped out at 6. So if you were like that, that'd be insubordinate. So now, how does this become a gift?
Well, Judge Joe Brown, it became a gift because I was doing some work for her.
What?
I was editing a book, and we agreed, excuse me, and we never agreed exactly when the payment for that editing service would kick in. Now, I had been editing this book for probably about 2 or 3 months.
Have you finished?
No. It's an extensive book, and it requires a lot of editing. Because she might be able to speak well in court, but she can't write worth a damn.
It was self-published, Your Honor, and everything he said is not true. It's not true.
What's it about, by the way?
Just my experience while I was in the military. And
you don't need to get self-publication on that. Somebody'd be glad to see what a woman who got to where you got in the Air Force had to say about it.
I never agreed to pay him anything.
Well, I know, but see, there are a lot of women these days interested in the same kind of career you had, so they'd look at you as sort of a